Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into Crimson Desert, which finally hit the market on March 19th, 2026. And let me tell you, this has been one of the most anticipated releases in recent years. After a long wait, we finally get to explore the world of Pywell and step into the shoes of Cliff, a character whose story promises ambition, depth, and a blend of gameplay experiences that feels unlike anything else in the genre. It's clear that Crimson Desert isn't just trying to be another open-world title or a cinematic action adventure. It's attempting to merge all of these elements into one grand, ambitious package. And honestly, from what I've played, it's succeeding in ways that are really hard to ignore. Let's start by talking about the world itself. When you first set foot in Pywell, you immediately get a sense that this isn't just a backdrop for gameplay, it's a living, breathing world. You can feel the developers' ambition here. Pywell is a sandbox full of surprises. You wander through villages, forests, mountains, and deserts, each populated with characters that go about their lives independently of you. It's reminiscent of Rockstar's GTA 5, in that you never know when a spontaneous moment is going to unfold. In GTA 5, the world felt chaotic yet alive, with physics-driven encounters that made everyday travel from point A to point B entertaining in itself. Pywell may not have modern cars or urban landscapes, but it captures that same energy. The sense that the world is teeming with possibilities, waiting for you to explore it in your own way. The dynamic weather, the bustling towns, and the random encounters with NPCs all contribute to a sense of unpredictability that makes every session feel fresh. Beyond the sandbox aspect, Crimson Desert draws inspiration from the narrative depth of games like Red Dead Redemption 2. Just as Arthur Morgan's journey in a declining Wild West left a lasting impression because the world felt alive even when you weren't interacting with it, Pywell carries that same authenticity. Cliff isn't just a lone wanderer, he's at the forefront of a group fighting for survival, much like Arthur was trying to salvage his gang. The environments, the shifting weather, and the citizens all give the impression that life goes on, whether or not you're present. This design choice immediately elevates the game. It's not just scenery, it's a simulation of life itself. You can feel the stakes in every decision you make, and the world reacts in nuanced ways. And then there's the freedom to experiment, which is a clear nod to Tears of the Kingdom. Crimson Desert doesn't hold your hand. You're given tools, mechanics, and options, and the game lets you figure out how you want to approach challenges. Do you ride into battle on horseback, stealthily approach an enemy encampment, or charge headfirst with your sword swinging? The agency you have over Cliff's journey is substantial, and it's incredibly satisfying to see your choices impact not only the immediate situation, but also the broader world. Player expression feels prioritized here, and it's clear the developers wanted to give us that same sense of creative freedom that made Tears of the Kingdom so memorable. Speaking of narrative, the game also takes cues from The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Cliff shares a lot with Geralt, not just in personality, as gruff heroes who are among the last of their kind, but in how their stories unfold in worlds filled with political intrigue and factional tension. Pywell is not just a stage for you to swing your sword, it's a continent with factions that don't always get along, and every choice you make has consequences. Negotiating, strategizing, and understanding your allies and enemies matters just as much as combat itself. The story isn't a checklist of missions, it's a sprawling epic where every decision can shape your path, and the ambition behind that narrative is something you can feel from the moment you enter the world. And when it comes to combat, Crimson Desert truly shines. There's a graceful, almost cinematic quality to every fight that reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima. Cliff's movements are fluid, his swings have weight, and encounters feel grounded even when facing fantastical beasts or superpowered warriors. Each duel has a rhythm, a readability, that makes it easy to understand what's happening on screen, while still making every fight feel impactful. You can almost see the elegance in the choreography, a subtle beauty that makes every swing, dodge, and counter feel significant. The combat isn't just about action for its own sake, it's storytelling through motion, giving you the sense that Cliff is truly a hero worth embodying. The game also takes inspiration from Horizon Forbidden West, with its sheer scale and mechanical variety. The way Pywell blends exploration, set pieces, and mechanical diversity keeps you engaged constantly. Every time you think you know what the next moment will bring, the game surprises you, whether it's a side quest, a random event, or a hidden dungeon. Crimson Desert's pacing is cinematic. Its world grandiose, yet it never feels hollow. The game feeds you new ways to engage at every turn, and it's almost overwhelming in the best way. There's always something to discover, something that makes the world feel vibrant and alive. Speaking of discovery, Crimson Desert channels the spirit of Skyrim in its open-world design. There's a pure joy in just setting off in any direction and finding hidden caves, ancient ruins, and unexpected encounters. The side quests feel organic, driven by curiosity rather than rote objectives, and the world rewards exploration in ways that keep you invested. You want to wander off the beaten path, and the game encourages that with treasures, enemies, and mysteries scattered throughout Pywell. The sense of reward for curiosity is one of the game's strongest hooks, and it ensures you'll feel like you're constantly uncovering new secrets. Combat also draws from Dragon's Dogma 2, emphasizing dynamic fights where every move carries weight and consequence. Battles with monsters feel visceral and unpredictable, requiring strategy and precise execution. There's a roughness to the large-scale encounters that makes them feel more like real struggles for survival than scripted events. You're constantly fighting for control, making tactical decisions on the fly, and feeling the satisfaction of emerging victorious through skill and strategy. These battles aren't just filler, they're an integral part of what makes Crimson Desert compelling. Crimson Desert also mirrors the freedom of movement seen in games like Where Winds Meet, blending grounded action with larger-than-life moments. Cliff's mobility, from horseback gallops to vertical traversal, feels liberating. Combat starts grounded, but quickly escalates into spectacular set pieces that are both visually stunning and mechanically satisfying. Every encounter, every journey through Pywell feels like it's part of a larger, cohesive story, and the game balances spectacle with grounded action in a way that few titles manage to achieve. And of course, the game channels some of the tension and risk-reward dynamics of Elden Ring. Exploring Pywell means venturing into unknown territories where danger lurks, and you're not always prepared. This creates a sense of awe and wonder as you uncover hidden areas, stumble upon powerful enemies, or discover unique events. The risk of the unknown keeps exploration thrilling, making the world feel alive and unpredictable. It's not just about seeing a beautiful landscape, it's about feeling like you're a part of it, vulnerable, but empowered to carve your own path. After such a long development period, it's clear that Crimson Desert has been carefully crafted to integrate all of these elements cohesively. The developers have taken inspiration from the best games of the past decade and built something uniquely their own. Every piece, the sandbox freedom, the narrative depth, the combat elegance, the cinematic scope, fits into the puzzle in a way that promises a holistic and engaging experience. Of course, there's always a risk with such ambition. The game could have felt disjointed or overwhelming, but from what I've experienced, it manages to hold itself together impressively. The world of Pywell feels ready to leave a lasting impression. In conclusion, Crimson Desert is a game that blends the finest elements of open-world exploration, narrative complexity, dynamic combat, and player freedom into a single, ambitious experience. It's a title that doesn't just borrow from the greats, it learns from them and creates something that stands on its own. Pywell is alive, the combat is fluid, the story is layered, and the world rewards curiosity and engagement. While there's always room for improvement, especially in how mechanics and story interact in minor ways, the overall experience is captivating and immersive. Whether you're a fan of sandbox chaos, strategic RPG combat, cinematic storytelling, or just discovering a beautifully crafted world, Crimson Desert delivers on multiple fronts. So, if you're looking for a game that challenges you, surprises you, and immerses you in a world you'll want to explore for hours on end, Crimson Desert is definitely one to check out. It's a bold, ambitious adventure that deserves attention, and it's poised to be one of the most memorable releases of 2026. The combination of gameplay depth, world building, and narrative ambition makes it a title that's hard to put down once you start playing. It's clear that Cliff's journey through Pywell isn't just about combat or quests, it's about exploring, surviving, and thriving in a world that feels alive in every sense. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our Patreon so you're the first to know about breaking news in the gaming world. And don't forget to head to our website for more detailed coverage and insights on Crimson Desert and all your favorite games. You won't want to miss a single update.